You know, if you're all about the coffee, I've got a machine, bean to cup, that you're going to want to look at. I'm here at Jura with Gabby. Gabby, what are we looking at?
This is our new ENA 4. This is the dream machine for the espresso or coffee connoisseur, because that's what it does, just coffee and espresso.
And this is a bean to cup machine, so you're grinding whole bean
coffee. Yes, you can grind your favorite whole bean coffee, so you're avoiding using any of those plastic pods or capsules, and you can always ensure that you're getting that fresh cup of coffee every morning.
And I'm going to make a cup of coffee in just a second on this, but you also do espresso.
Yes, you could do espresso, you could do a coffee, or you could do doppios. So that extra shot in your espresso or coffee.
So let's show you how this works. So I've got the water reservoir over here. I love the design of this.
Yes.
It's very contemporary.
And look how great you're holding it with just one hand. That's how easy it is to just pop on right on the side of the machine. 37 ounces of fresh water.
It's got the water filter.
Of course, very important part of our recipe here.
So and I'm putting my water on. I love the size of it. This is tiny.
Compact, yes. It's our most compact machine. It's actually just the size of a sheet of paper, so it's perfect for small kitchenettes, or if you have a small living space, this fits perfectly on any countertop. And then you added our fresh water there.
You're going to do the beans back here?
Yes, I'll add some fresh whole beans here. Again, you can use any type of bean that you love. This holds 4.4 ounces of fresh whole bean, as well as an option for pre-ground. So if you want to do a decaf, you can use the pre-ground option there as well.
That's beautiful. So taking a look out front. Well, let's get a coffee rolling here, right?
Yes, let's do that. So
again, if you're doing single serve using the pre-ground stuff, try whole beans ground fresh. Really, it makes such a difference in the quality, and you're going to see what I'm talking about here in a second. So I'll put my cup under here.
Yes.
Up here, so the beans here, this is my strength setting, right?
Yes.
So as I cycle through here, that's if I want to go pre-ground.
Correct.
So I put that pre-ground coffee up in here, decaf at the end of the day.
That's right.
But I want a strong cup of coffee, so I go to the 3 beans, which is max strength.
Yes, that's correct.
Now it's going to come all set up to make typical volumes, right? But I can program it up to 8 ounces.
Correct,
right?
yes.
To do that, so I've got 2 options here.
Yes, your espresso and your coffee button. So if you want to go up,
press and hold this. This is how you program the volume, right?
Yes.
Until we get a flash there, like that. Now it's in that programming mode.
Right.
So I'm just going to let that go.
Right.
Until I have the amount I want in my cup. And then it'll remember that.
That's it. That's how you're making this sound so simple.
It is so simple. It's incredibly convenient. And again, there's no plastic waste with this. We're getting a much better cup of coffee.
That's right.
And you heard the grinder going. Now, does this has an adjustable grinder?
Yes, it does. So right here in the front, you have all your settings. You actually want to change that grinder while it's grinding. So when it's in motion is when you adjust it, just like a bike. You want to change the gears while you're in motion. So same thing with our grinder.
And you kind of match it up with the coffee you're using, your grind size there.
That's right.
Which makes a big difference on flavor.
Exactly.
Now, I don't ever see anything that looks like this coming out of one of those.
Yes. And while it's brewing, you're still getting that crema quality.
That is beautiful. So I've got about the amount I want. Now, if I accidentally put a smaller cup under there, I can stop it.
You can still cancel the preparation. Yep, so it's really easy to use. It's really 4 kitchen appliances in one machine.
Right.
Grinder, you have an espresso maker, you have a coffee machine, and you have a kettle, right? Because you wouldn't have to add the water to prepare that in 5 different steps. With our ENA 4, everything is built in fully automatic. So it's really easy to use. I mean, you talk about convenience, this is that go-to machine.
And you turn this on in the morning or whatever, and you hit it, and it's ready to go, almost immediate. You just press the button and you come back and there's your coffee waiting for you.
Look at that.
And I gotta have a taste.
Let me know what you think.
That's excellent.
Good.
Can we do an espresso?
Let's do an espresso. I can go for an espresso, actually.
Oh my God, and it's really hot too.
Great. So go ahead, why don't you help me out here? So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, this is height adjustable, so I do like to call that out.
Okay.
And there's my espresso glass. So the smaller of the 2 icons will brew an espresso. So you can go ahead and hit the smaller one.
Should I program this one or just let her go?
Let's see what. Let's see what it looks like programmed.
Again, I'm at maximum strength here.
Yeah, I love that. Nice and strong. Everything.
There goes the grinder.
Always freshly ground, so that reminds you that it's grinding fresh with every brew. I also love the clear top here.
Got the seal around there, nice seal.
Yeah, aroma preservation cover, but also the fact that it's clear, I'm always reminded that I'm grinding fresh whole beans.
Yeah.
Here's our espresso here.
And it brews, I mean, we don't want to get too technical here, but it uses a slightly different process when you're doing an espresso size, correct?
This is called the pulse extraction process. This is a Jura standard almost in every machine in our assortment at this point. And it's optimizing the extraction time to really give you that nice thick crema. Look at those colors, that ombre effect here. It's really blending, and it's just a perfect espresso every time.
So I ride a bike every once in a while.
Right.
And before I go riding, you take a couple shots of espresso. It really helps exercise.
Yes.
It helps
it gives you nice energy.
The athletes are all doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Cheers to that then.
Cheers. Okay. You
Let's
get that one? I get this one?
Yes. We needed that.
Yeah,
delicious.
We did.
Oh my God.
Again, so really compact, focused on the coffee or espresso lover.
Yes.
And again, Jura does go all the way up into, you know, machines
Yes.
that do all the milk drinks,
Yes,
the flat
of
whites
course.
and all that.
Yeah, but if you're an espresso or a coffee connoisseur, this is the machine for you.
That is it. Gabby, thank you so much
Thanks,
for taking us
Mark.
through the ENA 4. Check it out.
Thanks.
Thank you.